Hey everybody, it is Dawn. Welcome to Soul Simple Life Shifts. Today I just want to do a very short video to talk about frequency. This is one that I'm sure that we're all familiar with, the idea of your vibration and your frequency that you are attuned to being key to what you're able to bring into your reality, what you're able to even see for that matter in your reality and connect to and therefore rise up into. And I feel like this is gets a lot of conversation these days. So again, I'm not going to go into great detail here because I feel like it's a sort of obvious one. But the shift is from like the way that traditionally we have looked at life is to feel that we were almost forced to be attuned to and even beholden to lower frequencies that we felt were coming from forces that were beyond our control. So again, this sort of like hopelessness, like we have no agency or empowerment to choose anything other than that. And while there are realities that require some of us at times to be in and around people that are not necessarily high vibe people, there's always the choice to shift into a higher vibration and to choose a frequency that helps us to find a whole new way of seeing ourselves and others around us in the world and being and freeing ourselves. And so I use a very simple soul simple life practice, which is quite an obvious one, I'm sure, but I just call it tuning in to the station of creation. I associate creativity and the power of creation and recreation with life itself. To me, that is the seed of life. And so what I always seek to do is to tune into a creative frequency. For you, it could be something else. I also do this with love. Those are my two kind of go-tos: love, creativity, and maybe freedom as well. But whatever your core value, something that is really connected to the whole of you, who you are, to your essential self, your essential journey, your essential truth. Think about what is that vibration that has always made me feel like that level up, right? So for me, the words that would come to mind if I were doing this for the first time would be courage, which to me flows from love, free spirit, and likely, sorry about the noise, I'll wait for a sec. Big old tractor going by. Let's see, what did I say? Courage, love, creativity, free spirit, and creativity. And also I express myself often through creativity. So I know if I can get into that flow, that what I consider that creative flow to be, in that state, then I'm automatically going to be tuned to joy. And really, that's another thing you can do is look at the what do they call that? The consciousness scale. I'm forgetting his name as well. David somebody. Hawkins, maybe? I'm not sure. But in any case, joy is one of the highest frequencies. And so really you want to look at anything that's love and up, love and above. So what frequency is it that you want to tune to? So I do station of creation. That's my like little catchphrase, which reminds me of courage, free spiritedness, and love, because they all kind of go into that zone that I feel like I get into when I am being creative. But think about what that frequency is for you and just use that mantra to shift, especially when you have to be around people. Say it's at work and a work environment you have to go into, or just when you're out and about, or if you have that one friend that's in the circle that's always going to like drag you down. What can you do in the midst of that experience and before and after to anchor it, where you connect into that vibration and you feel into it, and you're just like, it's an inner shift, right? You just literally feel yourself pulling up. And the key here is to choose consciously the vibration or the energy or the frequency that you want to be on. And you can think of it like that old kind of radio dial. Hopefully none of you are too young to remember those, but a little dial. Think of a little dial that you can turn, or you can think of it as switching the channels, although that's even an older kind of thing. I'll have to come up with better, more appropriate modern day metaphors. But just give that some thought as you move through your day, your frequency, your vibration. What could you do to really, really like create more in that? Because as you create more of that energy, you're naturally going to attract to you aligned frequencies, and things that are not aligned will often, you will find, especially really, really low vibrational experiences, they will just sort of really interestingly dissipate and sometimes literally fall away. Like that friend will stop wanting to be around you because they can't connect at all, and nothing they do, if you can hold this, your higher frequency or vibration, can bring you down. So that is frequency, vibration. Give that a try, enjoy, and I will see you on the next video.